Hello guys and welcome to our special presentation of the ECW network. Today's special is all about poems. In fact, it's all the poems that I want to read. It's going to be that I already did with the Creation Nation. Because that's the one that I feel is a little too personal. This is this will be a good one, and it's time to spread my poetry out to the world. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. We are kicking off our poetry special with the introductory poem. This is the one that will basically explain about myself in a poem form. Hope you enjoy it. Hello everyone in the audience. For those who know me, my name is Robert. For those who don't know me, here's what I'm all about. I am hearing impaired and must wear hearing aids. That means I can't hear as well as you. Now, even though I have to wear hearing aids, I don't because I don't like them at all. They are uncomfortable and easy to lose. They make things too loud for me to handle. I also have Asperger's syndrome. It affects my social skill. I get real angry and I am sometimes selfish. I also have a hard time communicating with people. There are some good things that my friends say about me. They say I'm crazy, friendly, and very funny. My best friend also treats me with respect. This is something I don't often get. My collection may be surprising to some people. I collect webkins and wrestling items. Technically, I collect stuffed animals, but I think webkins are better. My favorite ones are the signature red panda and the lion. My wrestling collection is really incredible. I've got DVD, VHS, CD, books, shirts, and action figures. Well, that's all the information I can give to you, both the personal and the non-so personal. There is one last thing I need to say. The person you see here is the real deal here. Thank you. The next two poems we put together in one category. Back a couple of months ago, London, Ontario was facing with a problem. A riot took place in St. Patrick's Day. The next two poems will be all about it. One is mostly the fact, the other one is the personal side of the London riot. I hope you enjoy both of them. The riot of London has shocked everyone. It made the news from Australia to Sandwan. It gave Fanshawe College and London a bad reputation. Here is how I feel about the bad situation. I've seen a lot of things happen in this city. Moments that were good, bad, and ugly. But this riot in London is the worst event I've ever seen. The rioters are a shame to me. The damage the rioter caused to the TV truck is shocking. Lifting it to its sides and setting it on fire is disgusting. The most stupid part of the SUV flipping is putting gas tank in the fire and letting it start to explode. And what about the item these riders threw at the policemen? From beer bottles and bricks to tires and rims. It was so bad it caused damage to the police vehicles. There were scratches, dings, and dents to those vehicles. Then there is the cost of the line riot. At least $100,000 to be an estimate. The mayor is hoping to put the bill on the responsible people. I feel that is the right thing to do. Overall, the riot was the worst thing that happened in London. Most of them believe the students responsible should face expulsion. The lesson of the riot that we should that we should learn is don't mix alcohol with a wild party. Thank you. That was the first one. Now here's the personal side. The, the riots of London have stunned everyone. It created gossip that moved from Australia to San Juan. It gave London a bad reputation that follows us. Here's how I feel about the bad situation. I've seen a lot of bad things happen in this city. Moments like the Occupy London and the Electric Motive lockout. But this riot in London is the worst I've ever seen. They make me scream at the TV until they see the big picture. The damage the rider caused to the TV truck is shocking. Flaming rack so hot it burned the road. Like moth to a flame, the kids put the tank in the fire. Items thrown like a volley of enemy fire, from beer bottles and bricks to tires and rims, like broken bones and open wounds to my body. The police vehicle were damaged pretty badly. This didn't just cost money, it cost us our reputation. Community service, to show the human cost. Well, the mayor is hoping to put the bill on the rider. I feel that's the right thing to do. Overall, the riot was the worst embarrassment in London. The city believed the students should face expulsion. The lesson of the riot that we should learn: your party ends where our property begins. Thanks. The next poem is a very important one to me. It's called War, and it's basically what happened in the war on the side of the soldiers. Hope you enjoy. War is a hard thing to talk about. The battles that make the veterans shout, all the scenes they see from all around. Please let this stop, the soldiers shout. A soldier once told me that war can be a very scary event. All the gunfire, blood, and cries for help. Help me, I've been shot, one of the soldiers cried out. Then they would carry that injured soldier into the hope that he makes it alive. He also taught me a lot about the commander, how he was very tough and always gave out command. Like the time I heard him shout, "Straight ahead, boy! Keep low and keep steady!" The soldier would then follow order and try to make progress. He finally told me about the bombings in the area, the explosion that come when it hits the ground, all the chaos that come from people around. Get away from there, the cannon of order, and then one by one the dead are lifted back to the front lines to be sent home. Finally I asked, "How do you make it alive?" He said, "I just got lucky and took it in stride." As we say goodbye, I finally said, "Thank you for your service. The country is proud of you. War is a scary event. Take part in it. May we never have to go through this again. Thank you." The next two poems are very small, like one paragraph, but put them together. We were told by the Great Nation to do two small poems. One that, well, when people looked around, see me, and then two, what the real me is. And I hope you enjoy them. The first one is helpful. The other one is my true self. And I hope you enjoy the small poem. And then, Helpful by Robert Furness. When people look at me, they think I am as helpful as can be. From my smile and my laugh, some people sometimes gasp at how a person like me can be as helpful as can be. Thank you. And now it's time for my true self. Here it is. What only very few people can see. What is the real me? He's over the top and crazy, acts like a kid, but is serious when he wants to be. He may be stubborn, but he is true to himself. But his kindness is shown through the animals he brings. Thank you. This next poem I'm reading is my first ever poem that I sent to the Creation Nation. It's called Wrestling, and I hope you enjoy it. Wrestling, where do I begin? A lot of people tell me it's a sin to like wrestling, even though it gives me a grin. Wrestling to some people is fake, for others it gives them the shakes. A lot of people liked it MMA. They say it's real, but what the hey? Wrestling is not just about the storyline. If you listen close, I'll tell you why. Some of the wrestling matches are real. They may give you the approval seal. From the ladder match to the Hell in a Cell. When the match ends, you'll hear a bell. Some superstars will do a movie that may be on the silver screen. From MMA to wrestling, it's whether I want to read or sing. It's your decision on what you watch or read. So please don't be so very mean. Thank you. Well, when you look at the time, it's I think time we have to end it. We have enough time to read all the poems, but don't worry, there will be another one coming up in a while, maybe 2 months, depends if I'm able to write enough poems for another special. I want to thank Jason Martell and the people of the Creation Nation for the fact that I'm able to write these poems, doing very good. It was a big outward huge thanks to Jason for encouraging me to do these poems and for being inspiration for writing them in the first place. I did enjoy doing it. I'm going to try to be able to do them again. So, hope you will understand them. We will have poems throughout the next couple episodes if I have the ability to create one. What's all I gotta say? Hope you enjoy, and I hope you can understand what I'm saying. But once again, poetry is a good way of showing your expression, and it's a good way for people with Asperger's syndrome to be able to write down if they're creative. Use art. It's a way to express your feeling. Thanks for watching this special. I'm Robert Finesse. Reminder, have a good day or night, whatever.